typed out yo, and the only thing that came up.
What up? What up? What up? What up? Uh-oh. Green screen perk once again. It ain't working as good as last time, bro.
I know you look like a ghost.
Take on me, take on me.
You look like you ghosting right now.
Yeah, you ghosting right now, bro. You really ghosting right now. Hey, shout out Tyler. What's good with you? You know,
Amanda Pandy. What up?
Got him. Grails. What's good?
What up, got him? What up?
Man. What's going on with everybody tonight, man? How we feeling?
Man, same old same, man. How y'all doing? I just got done working. Came home. Got all fresh and clean. Took that shower, of course. Feeling good.
Off-white dubs and stuff.
Man, nice and high off that winning.
And honestly, I was like, all right, whatever, 4 to 6 weeks. Hey, at least the label got printed. I was like, all right, we're moving along. Along.
All right, I'm not going to speak. No negativity. we stage two of 4.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, we gotta wait for that delivery, but you know.
Well, hey, it's happening.
I'm gonna celebrate every step of the process.
Now, you remember when they did the undefeateds, they said it was going to be like 5 weeks before they sent them joints.
Right.
So, but that's cool. You got your label already, at least.
Hey,
I'd allocated.
I'd think of that. Josiah Keys in the bill. Fact in the bill. What up?
Johnny Felt, what up? I'm going to answer your question right off rip. Good evening, fellas. It's such a non-grail that I didn't even put a raffle in. I'm probably not even going for them on the sneakers app. Wow.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, though. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, you know, people don't want them, they don't want them. I think it's good trade bait, but
I do. I do agree with that. Now that I do agree with.
If you don't want the shoe, it's at least something good to trade with. And matter of fact,
for sure.
Perps Boy Unbreakable Kicks put out a video.
I like that.
Put out a video saying, would you trade brick by bricks for the VAAs? Brick 4s for Virgil 1s.
Interesting question.
Well, I mean, I can answer that by saying if you don't care about the VAAs, if you don't care about them at all, anything will be tradable for it. If you were able to acquire them, I mean.
Yo, Josiah Keys is a fool.
I mean, do we think though? Do we think it's an even trade? I mean, price wise, I guess they're even right now,
but it's not an even trade.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is it an even trade though?
Absolutely not, because you're looking at the finality of what that resale price settles at, and at this point, you have something that's been established and has been well settled for almost a year now, versus something that hasn't even really officially dropped yet. Those prices went from $1,500 down to $1,200, and now we're seeing them down in the high 8s. Mm-hmm. And before it's over with, before the end of next week, we're going to see them topple even more.
Right.
So there's a devaluation at play right now with that Virgil Abloh archive versus the brick by brick.
Kingnology, Sid, King Midas, what's good with you guys? So that's what I was thinking to myself. I'm like, all right, I feel like if you have maybe extra VAs, it'd be a good time to trade for some bricks, but because of where the price is now. But you're right. I feel like that price is going to drop even more. on the VAAs, the longer you hold on to the shoe.
Listen, if you were one of the fortunate people to hit, I'm gonna go off video for a second. If you were one of the fortunate people to hit on a raffle, whether it be in New York, LA, or Chicago, and you got those pairs in hand right away, that's a perfect flip. You would be almost a fool not to flip, right? Because you're at the highest valuation. Right. That's why I came off of mine right away, and I got over 1,200 for them.
Yep.
Now we're looking at the market devaluation of that sneaker right now. It's never going to be another $1,200, another $1,500 sneaker. And we all know that, right? The mere fact that it was underexposed stock numbers that were out there originally, which those numbers are way higher. You know, now we're never going to have a finality of what those stock prices really are, but they are absolutely a lot more inflated than what we were originally told. So then that factors in, that's one of the mitigating factors when it comes to what that devaluation really looks like and what an accelerated rate we've gotten it for. Because think about it. Look at all the dubs we got on Equal, right?
That's a lot.
And those weren't even counting the ones that had their Discord attached to Equal, right? Correct. I mean, we're well over 1,700 wins on Equal alone.
And that's only for people that signed up, correct?
It's only for people that had their Discord attached. Mm-hmm. So what does that really tell you about the ones that weren't? And I tell you what, the ones that had their Discord attached are only about a third of the total W's that were out there. So do the math.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. There's a lot of people that hit that aren't attached to the Discord.
Correct.
That won. So, I mean, look, so originally, remember they said there was 10,000 pairs. And then I think before, like when the raffle started coming out, I think then it jumped to 25,000 pairs.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably even more than that.
It's way more.
If I had to think of a number, I'd say it's probably 35,000 plus or minus 5K.
That's fair.
You know, how many were the undefeateds total? Wasn't it 50,000 total for the undefeateds, or did they never really give a number?
No, they never really gave a number, but we guesstimated it's around 45,000 pair.
Yeah, because all those people that were lined up outside of undefeated when they hit for the in-store, and then for the amount of people. Now, granted, I know Derek didn't hit on the undefeated raffle, but you know, this is the case again, right? All the three of you guys hit on the shoe. I didn't hit on them, you know, but again, it's like majority is getting them. Of course, there's going to be some L's in there, but majority is getting them. So,
yeah, I'm a little salty. I didn't triple up on that one, but it's still time, I guess.
Ooh, my man is salty on the non-triple.
You are? Don't you have 3 pair? You got the original plus.
Yeah, yeah. You do got the OGs though.
You got the OG off-white joints.
Yeah, and honestly, there's a debate about they're gonna yellow and this and that or whatever. I actually appreciate that aspect. It's like a fine wine. It just gets better as you go.
I mean, all the off-whites yellowed, right? In the toe box.
Well, yeah, because it's the foam material. The foam is always going to oxidize at an accelerated rate.
He thought there was 100,000 pairs. I don't know about that.
Who said that?
Fact. 100,000 undefeated as well, I guarantee it. I mean, I guess if you add in all the fakes.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, you never really know because of the way they do the rollout. So it's almost like, you know, when the clubs are trying to promote that a lot is going on, so they try to make the line as long as it's possible.
Yep.
You know, almost like the false advertising type situation. It could be. I mean, there's a small possibility it could be way more than the 50,000 pairs they put out there, especially when you consider all the people who got seeded early pairs of the shoe. And then on top of that, did they not make a couple? Did they not produce like a few like friends and family undefeateds also? Wasn't there an undefeated with the Jumpman on the back that they were putting out there for a couple people?
I thought it was.
It was, but they were only given to like 5 people, and they were all.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, the yellow one does show age. That's why I don't brush my teeth. I let them in yeller.
This is, they say, is the EQL hits for VAA and Pink Awake Fives. Congrats. Hey.
Yo, good looking out. Ken Norton in the build. Yo, good looking out. But watch this. As many entries as I put in for, thank God I actually hit on some decent ones. You know, so because I've never hit a Kobe on the EQL. I'll tell you that. But
I didn't single up, let alone triple.
Yeah, my man said I'm salty I didn't get the triple up.
What up, Ken Norton? What's good with you, my guy?
Ken in the building.
When Purple gonna start dropping that heat on his
hot fire.
I spit hot fire. I just picked up some Skechers, man. Those things are nice.
Hey, yo, Perp, they want that smoke.
They want the schmizzy smoke. Look at Ken do a chin wag like in reminiscence of Jay Elevate.
Technology said he had 2 pairs.
Yeah, that's what's up, fam.
And he a size 12?
Double up.
And Technology a size 12?
Who knows?
Nah, I think Kick is well, I don't know. I thought he was an 11.
Technology, what size
you, Drew? Pause on that.
Man, he caught that shit so quick because I was about to burn him.
Man, he said, hold on. He said he got rid of both of them joints.
Oh, nice. Ooh. You don't like them. You see, once again, like, there's nothing, man. People be getting all up in their feelings about these sneakers, man. Like, you say you don't like something, everybody want to.
Everybody want to come for
it. Look, that's why I couldn't get it.
11 and a half to 12.
He hit on my size. That's what it was. That's why I took an L.
Damn, he couldn't slide one over to you.
Tyler, it's always be EQ and take this L. Facts.
Man, yeah.
That's all good.
Equal.
So I mean, look, look, is it the colorway that we don't like about these joints or what? Because I feel like there wasn't no hate on the originals. On the original white pair.
Well, there was no hate because they didn't drop over here. Had they had dropped over here, we'd probably be having a different type of conversation when you think about it. You know, I mean, it was a Euro drop. And when I tell you, it wasn't even that widely popularized when it dropped because I was in Germany when it dropped. And there was relatively little hype around it, at least in Germany.
Oh. I mean, the shoe scene not, over there, not what it is here, especially for some off-whites.
Especially with our neighbors to the north as well, right? Because they're kind of a gateway to Europe when you really kind of think about it, as far as their trends go.
But the thing is I'm still trying to figure out, like, why people don't necessarily like it that much. Like,
I don't know. I think
is it that off-whites kind of past its time, or is it the Mr. Think theory of silhouettes don't sit, colorways do? So is it the colorway that people not liking?
Go ahead, Mr. Think. I know you got something to say.
No, good. I'll remember this one.
Yeah, I just honestly, I'm so tired at this point of hearing, that ever eternal debate, our one's dead, our Jordan one's dead, but yet every year a sneaker comes out in the Jordan 1 silhouette that people go apeshit about. I don't understand it. Make it make sense. If Jordan 1s are dead, it shouldn't matter if you come out with a collab, a triple collab, a quadruple collab, right? A quintuplet collab. It's going to sit. If it's truly dead. If it's dead and gone, then let it rest in peace. But that's not the case. We see people turn out in droves year after year after year after year for Jordan 1s. So it's just getting stale at this point.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mr. Think.
I didn't want
you to forget.
I didn't forget this one. Perp. I'm just gonna kind of piggyback off of that. Are Jordan 1s dead? You know, yeah, man. People are definitely getting tired of the Jordan 1, but he's right. Every year, there seems to be a Jordan 1 that drops that people are going crazy off of, right? Now, behind the scenes, I also wanted to kind of highlight what Fact said because Fact shouted me out and he was like, I don't want to diminish or take away from that. So good looking out, Fact. I didn't process that as hating, nothing, like straight up. I didn't process that as hating, none of that. I've even said this behind the scenes. I was like, I don't have any off-white anything, like flat out. So number one, I'm happy and I'm surprised I hit on this. But number two, I was like, this might be an odd take, but I was like, I'm willing to sell this pair for a union pair because I'd rather get my unions together versus just one off. But it's not even off-white, right? It's a Virgil, right? It's not even off-white. But anyway, for this Alaska pair, I'd rather get rid of this Alaska pair and pick up a union pair or pick up those two other unions, and start working on that so I can get the that reverse panda one and the royal blue joints. So that's something I've already been pondering about behind the scenes, to be honest with you.
So you'd rather complete the pack of the union frag joints than have the one and only off-white in your collection?
Personally, yes.
Okay.
Personally, you know what I mean? That was my, I'd rather get the union pack personally. Yes.
All right,
so prime example about where would you like? Yep.
Oh, for sure.
Let me
Yeah, and then after you address that, where your kicks, I definitely keep G-Face up there because I got something to say around that as well. But go ahead.
So you guys looking at these shoes as off-whites because it's a Virgil design, because he's not off-whites at all. These are now the VAA, which is a new company with old designs.
Well, thank you, because we definitely didn't know that until now. Wow, man, this guy's insightful. We should actually bring him up on the panel with us. That'd be awesome. So G-Face, obviously you stepped into this conversation smack dab in the middle, like you stepped in a pile of dog shit, and really only understood half of what we were saying. No one called these shoes off-whites, although they are practically identical in every proverbial sense to the off-whites. We do recognize they are Virgil Abloh archive, okay? With that being said, we'll let you catch up for a moment in the chat, let you read the room if you're literate enough, and then you can come back and we can have a very intelligent conversation. But where you kicks, I'm sure you had something to add on top of that.
I mean, listen, it's kind of like this undefeated force situation, right? It's not necessarily the original, but they did something for the people, in my opinion. If I was to get these personally, like I understand Mr. Thing's thought process of being able to complete the pack, like that'd be cool. But even then, I still feel like I'm too short. Because
pause.
Hold on. I didn't say pause. I didn't say too small. I said too short. That's different.
That's worse.
That's different.
What do you mean by that?
We talking about height.
He's got girth. He's got girth.
No, see, girth is equivalent to width. Okay, I said something that refers more to height, not length. Pause.
I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Are we still talking about sneakers or where we at?
Hey, G-Face, you can see your way out though. That exit button is right next to you, buddy. It's all good, man. Take care. God bless. Anyway, back to you, where your kicks.
It's all love, man. It's all love. You all right, bro?
Nah, ain't love with me. He came in here with a half-cocked, smirky ass Carmen, and he got me in the right day. So we can see his ass out of here. It's all good.
It's all good.
So, I mean, in that perspective, like, this is as close as I won't get to having one of the off-white Jones. And I see G-Face. He's like, yeah, I keep referring to them off-white. They look just like the other ones, don't they? Like,
well, listen.
I mean, I know they VAAs.
Let me be clear when I say this. This is the exact shoe. There is no difference at all with what we're getting with the Alaskas versus the Euros. The only thing that's different is off-white versus VAA. Otherwise than that, it is the exact same damn shoe. There's no difference. There's no reimagined aspect of it. It is the carbon copy version. J Elevate the building.
I mean, yeah, this I mean, right?
Well, no, hold on. You know what? You know what?
Hold on.
Okay.
So go here,
Jay,
and
hey,
then
yo, Jay, what up, man?
let me see here.
Nah, and real quick, as you go through that, Fac had mentioned the Storm Blue. So Fac, you're right. Like I've been talking about this on the floor. I got some kicks that I'm selling because I want to go back and get a couple of these unions up, and Storm Blue is definitely on the hit list for sure. You know, but I also want to get, you know, obviously the 3 that dropped this year as well. I got some. I want to go back and definitely, because I'm a Jordan 1 guy for sure. You know what I mean? The Air Jordan 1 is like my favorite silhouette, first one. So I want to reach back definitely for some unions, man, and grab a couple of these unions up. I don't have any off-whites like at all, so I'm not saying I wouldn't mind, you know, getting all the off-whites, but it's not a priority for me for sure.
All right, just so we know, right, what we talking about right now. So this is the shoe that released back in 2018 that I'm looking at. Okay, here goes your actual. Okay, so it says off-white on the inside versus. Hold up, what the other joint at? Okay, I get it. The other on the inside of the other one, it say VAA.
Oh, the sole as well. FYI, the sole stamping. The sole stamping is different as well. I forgot that. You have the off-white decal on the sole, on the insole, but then this time around you have Nike Air with the swoosh. So those are the two main differences.
On the insole foot pad.
Correct.
Okay. I mean, but other than that, I mean, it's not It's not quote unquote. So this is a way to, you know, maintain the prestige of the original.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what if they came out with the other 3 colorways or other 2 colorways? No, there's 3 colorways, right? Because
3 in
did
total.
they make the other ones? Did they make a canary?
Canary yellow?
No.
In Chicago, right?
So was it the canary not
UNC?
Like a prototype?
It was
the
UNC.
Yes.
Chicago and the Euro.
That's right.
But there was never a canary.
Correct.
Yeah, UNC. Yeah, that's right.
Canary. Truth be told, Canary ended up being a sample, an unreleased sample.
He said it's a craft. Yo, no. So I guess the technicality, right, is I'm gonna give a different example. If Nike and Jordan Brand gave us a brick by brick and they removed the Bike Air or Bikey Air, as I say, right, and they put Nike Air on it, but it was exactly the same, you know, in theory we were like, it's a brick by brick, it just don't have the Bike Air, Nike Air, you know, one of like, but we were like, it's a brick by brick, come on, it's the same shoe.
So to your point, right, they did this with the they did this with the airship. Remember, they did the Nigel airship.
Correct.
With the UNC collar, right? The suede collar. But then they gave us an every game pair that looked exactly like it, except, you know, they didn't have the little swoosh at the pinky toe area. And then I think on the back of the Virgils, it says something different. But essentially, it was the same shoe, except for, you know, 1 or 2 tweaks.
Right.
And because of that, everyone wanted the blue pair because it was as close to the Nigel pair over the red pair that came out.
Mm-hmm.
So, hold on real quick. I started a couple of these. Kadisha, what up with you?
Q in the bill, what up?
What's going on, Q?
In the building. What I got here? To me, the 2 best off-whites ever were the ones I have, not because I have them, because I made a conscious effort to trade up on the Presto Retail and the Black Presto. So the Chicago and the UNC. So let me ask you this. This is a good question before we get into this thing from Uncle Christy. But real quick, let me go to Tyler's. I think Off-White is past its time. There's obvious classics like the Chicago and other silhouettes, but I don't think there's really hype for it anymore. I mean, even those Air Force Ones, terra forma.
Well, I mean, you have to think about it, right? Like when Virgil left Off-White and they dissolved that relationship, like, I mean, you saw a divine shift in where his vision for the company was versus where it ended up, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, we all know Virgil's a visionary, and just some of the things that he had done in the past were so many light years in the future, like it wasn't even funny, right? There are patterns he came up with 7 years ago that we're just now really kind of understanding the concept, pattern, build, and design around it. Mm-hmm. You know, and even his co-director over at Virgil Abloh Archives, man, you know, he did a great interview with Complex, where he just kind of walked you through that thought process on the devout shift from Jordan 1s to actually the Air Force One movement that he saw, like the museum classics, the New York ones. I mean, it was a whole plethora of things that, and he's like, they have warehouses right now filled to the brim of designs that haven't even seen the light of day yet, you know, and we don't know if we'll ever get them, you know, but he was truly visionary, you know. When I had a good 20 minutes to kind of chop it up with him, you know, the year before he died here at the Chicago Classic, and some of the things that he was just kind of talking about were just like mind-blowing to me, and some of the direction where he was going for. John Monopoly, which was Kanye's old manager, you know, I listened to them go back and forth, you know, while we were in a booth, and it was just crazy some of the direction he wanted to take it. He was thinking more along the lines of a global type of movement, right? You know, from an artistic standpoint versus just putting sneakers on your feet. But he wanted art, right, that moved the culture, that was affordable for everybody. He wanted his shoes in everybody's hand. He didn't want it to be something that was super exclusive or anything like that. Like, he wanted it for the people.
So I had a question. Chicago Off-White, UNC Off-White versus Storm Blue Black Toe Unions.
No competition.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask a question here that's going to put some controversy on this. Is there a part of that to where you're saying the Off-White, you're going Off-Whites in that direction, correct? Just to make sure.
For sure. Perp, okay. Right?
Perp, are you saying
Off-Whites?
Are you saying Off-Whites, Perp?
Off-Whites as far as what? Because I took it in.
Because I put them to comparison to the Storm Blue.
Oh yeah, Off-Whites. Oh, the Chicago one Off-Whites, absolutely.
Now, but is some of that due to the after death effect? For example, Kobe's shoes were outlet specials right next to LeBron's until his tragic passing.
I got a quick question for Perp.
The Off-Whites, when Virgil passed away, the Off-Whites jumped. They were up there, but they jumped even higher after he passed away. So that's where I'm coming at with this question.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Think, you got a question first, and I want to get into where you kicks question. I don't want you to lose your train of thought.
Just real quick, for full transparency, you have both too. You got everything.
Correct.
The unions and Off-Whites. That was it.
So, so where your kicks, like, that's a lot to unpack, right? To a certain extent, when we lose an artist that was at its peak level, like Virgil was, yeah, there's going to be some runoff effect, right? You know, the market's going to go. Same, and I don't want to put this out here because words have power, but if we lost LeBron tomorrow, I mean, I'm sure the resale for his sneakers would spike up for a bit before dropping back down. Okay, let's just be honest. I mean, because people, that's what we saw with Kobe, we saw it with a few others, right? And he would be no different. Virgil, though, was at the top of his game when we tragically lost him. And his sneakers were well over 1,200, 1,300 on the resale market at that time.
So we didn't see that big of a spike, but we did see a bump. We saw a bump, pause, but not a spike like you would imagine with a lot of these artists. But so far, the consistency of his resale prices, though, have been very, very. They've been trending, and they've been trending in a almost positive direction when you think about it. Would we see the hype around Virgil Abloh archives had he been alive today? Would be probably a better question. And I honestly think the answer would be yes. Because if you go back and you look at what he's done for the culture historically, he has changed the culture and how we view sneakers. How many artists out there, and I'm not talking about Tinker, so people in the chat don't come for me for that, because I'm not talking about Tinker's a whole nother beast altogether, right? How many designers have we really gotten in the last 20, even 30 years, right, that have made us or has transcended a brand the way that Virgil has? Sneakers aside, we're talking about streetwear, we're talking about street art, we're talking about street culture and sneaker wear. How many can you name?
No, you're absolutely right. I just think that if Virgil was still around, I don't think we're archiving any of his shoes. Like, he's still coming out with other designs, you know. So that's why I'm just kind of thinking of it from the perspective of, you know, unfortunately he passed away, and it shined an even greater light on a lot of what he did, which raised the value now of his designs. That being said, it'd be interesting to go back and see, because I can't remember when the Unions released versus the Off-Whites.
The Storm Blues, right?
Well, both pairs, the Storm Blues Black Toes versus Chicago's and UNC's.
Wasn't it 18 when the Storm Blues released?
I'd have to go back and look, but I'd be interested.
Right. That sounds about right, Perp. 18.
I'd just be interested to see like what the valuation resale wise was for both of them at the time.
Well, I'll tell you what. So there were very few pairs of both. The Off-Whites did trend-settingly outsell the Storm Blues, though. I will tell you that. There was a larger grasp. By what percentage points, I don't know. I'd have to go back and do the math and do the analysis on it. But
outsell them or outpace them?
Well, no, they outsold them and outpaced them.
So they made more of the Off-Whites than the Storm Blues?
No. There were more Storm Blues made, right? But as far as pairs in hand, and I'm talking about not being hit up by botters or resellers and things like that, as far as being backdoored, the Off-Whites. They had a really good system into place where the Off-Whites were not backdoored the way that the Storm Blues were.
Okay, so one year ahead. Okay, 1 year ahead.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's unfortunate that it happens that way, but you know, sometimes that's what kind of jump starts the prestige for some things, right? Is unfortunate they pass away like that.
Thank you very much for that fact check. He says Storm Blues released in 2018, original 10 collection released in 17.
Oh, the original Off-White 10.
Yep.
Did that include the two? That didn't include the Jordan 1s though, did it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, the UNC Off-White released at the same time as the Union, maybe a few months ahead of them. Okay. The real question is, will Nike start a new Virgil sneaker lineup with different silhouettes?
Don't do that. Don't slut it out.
Probably not.
Please don't do
that. I would say no.
Don't Nike air it up.
Like, don't.
I would say there's only one shoe they could come out with that for a fact would outdo anything they ever produced. Only one. And that's that Off-White bread. But at this point, it wouldn't even be the Off-White bread. Now it'd be the VAA bread.
Yeah.
So the Off-White bread would still remain the unicorn of all unicorns that his wife owns, And allegedly Fat Joe has a pair of too.
There are 4 different samples of it. Well, there are 4 pairs of that sample. Fat Joe has one. His wife has one. What's the other guy? He got into it with Fat Joe. I can't think of his name right now. Biggest
talking about
sneaker collection out there, arguably. He has a pair. No, Perfect Pair. That's his name.
Perfect Pair. Yeah.
And there's one other pair that's floating around out there to someone I have no idea who has it. Maybe Jordan. I don't know.
Fact said the UNC's released separately. They're released a year after the 10. Okay.
Thanks, Jay. Perfect Pair. I see you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they. I'm sure he had a bunch of designs that never came to fruition, but that's the one shoe. For a fact, I know if they dropped, would be widely successful and probably out to anything he's ever put out before.
Minus the Chicago one.
That'd be interesting to put him up against the Chicago, though.
Absolutely, yeah. Because it's coming. Pause. It's coming.
That being said, part of this, right? We had Perp, you had sent this to the group chat about what Uncle Chrissy said, and he was mentioning like them being kind of a cash grab. So we're going to listen here to what he has to say, and then chat. We'd like you guys to weigh in, and we'll just kind of discuss what he's got to say here.
I don't think it's a straight up cash grab either. So really, what is it? First off, I know what VAA is and what it represents. I even did a 3-part video series about how this shoe connects back to the OG sample made by Virgil. I have nothing but respect for Virgil and his estate, but this exact colorway already exists. We've literally already seen this shoe. If this is the VAA introduction to the sneaker world, this first drop should set the tone. But this isn't something new. This is the exact Euro colorway we've already seen. And if I'm being honest, this feels more like a big production rollout than the true moment in sneaker history that it should be. The first VAA Air Jordan deserves to be something that we've never seen before. It deserves to be something that can stand on its own. And maybe I'm wrong, but right now, it just feels forced.
Okay, so that was his opinion. When I listened to what he was saying, I totally understood where he was coming from. Pause on this. I think, Derek, you disagreed with him, and I think, Perp, you also disagreed with him as well.
I think Derek he agreed with certain points and then certain points.
Yeah, he was.
I totally disagreed with him.
I agreed and disagreed. So, yeah, now you guys go ahead.
So the fact that it's technically the same shoe as the original that released in 2018, except for 1 or 2 tweaks. I totally understand that point. And the fact that this is setting the tone for that's something that's relatively supposed to be something different. Now that it's got the VAA branding on it, they honestly could have gone ahead with a totally different colorway. They could have to set the tone for the new thing. Now, granted, we talked about this earlier. Because they tweaked it, the original pair gets to maintain its prestige. But it's almost like you got to do a double take to make sure, like, well, which one you got, versus it being the first of something completely new.
That's a good take. I mean, listen, there is no right or wrong answer, right, or rebuttal to what Uncle Chrissy said. However, I look at it like this from a business perspective. If I'm launching, right, a new logo, and I've had tried and true success throughout the many years with Off-White, right? I'm not going to give the people an unknown silhouette. I'm not going to give them an unknown sneaker, right? Because now you're gambling, right? So it's 50-50. It's either 50% you're going to hit a home run, 50% chance you're going to fall flat on your face. Simple as that. Economics 101. So with that being said, you give the people something that they've been asking for a very long time out of the Jordan 1 series that never dropped stateside. And that's why they dropped the Euro again from an off-white perspective to a VAA perspective, because we got the Chicagos, put people in a tizzy. We got the UNCs. They did fairly well, right? We never got the Euro over here. So what you do is you do a litmus test and you test the waters with how well this sneaker responds, you know, both from a sales perspective and an analytical trending perspective. And if it passes the sniff test, pun intended, then we then roll out, right, some of those other designs that never saw the light of day, right? We've gotten the crowd going now. Now, how do we keep their attention? Now is the time for us to roll out some of those unknown designs and really hook in those people that truly are fans of what Virgil did during his time at Off-White, and even with some of the projects he did with Louis Vuitton before moving over to Archives.
So I have a rebuttal to that, but I want Mr. Think to be able to drop his point.
And Perp, this is the reason why I'm in agreement with what he said, and then disagree with other things that Uncle Chrissy said, because what you said was absolute facts. Litmus test, testing things out, testing the waters, everything. Do me a favor real quick, highlight fact on 643 real quick, because I was kind of going in that area.
This one?
Yes, thank you. When you mentioned colorway, so Perp, to your point, I agree. I don't think they should have switched the silhouette per se. Keep it an Air Jordan 1, but then this right here, a black cement. Imagine like a Jordan 1 bread colorway, right? Because then I think you can go safe with a bread. I think you can go safe with a cement and still didn't have to use the Alaska. But then you kept the Jordan 1, but then also went with a very safe colorway versus like imagine if they just went with some Lakers purple or something like that. Then it's like, oh, someone's gonna be like, I'm not a Laker fan, I'm a pass. You know what I mean? So a safe colorway, not using one that has already dropped, to Uncle Chrissy's point, I think could have been a fair release. A fair release.
And if you're going to the casino and you're gambling for the first time at the roulette table or at 21 card table, whatever the case may be, I don't gamble. You're not going to put all of your money on the first hand, right? Or the first spin. You're going to put a portion of it, right? You're going to test the waters to see if you can get, right, a return at the end of the day. And if you're not able to get a return on investment, you walk away from it. But if you're able to get a win, you get your return on investment back, then what do? You then put more out there on the table, and more and more and more. And I feel like they're going to breadcrumb us, right? And eventually give us what we've been asking for, especially you, Wear Your Kicks, which they're going to give us the VAA bread force. I think that's the light at the end of the tunnel of where Virgil Abloh Archive is going to eventually take us.
So what you're saying is a good plan. The thing is we've seen the complete opposite work, a la Nigel Sylvester, because before we ever got the brick by brick fours, what did they give us? They used that Jordan 4 RM silhouette and did the Grandma's Driveway collaboration theme and all that. And that springboarded into then coming out with the brick by bricks, then coming out with the Jordan 1 lows. Now there's another Jordan 4 coming out for Nigel. Mind you, we already had Nigel shoes prior to this, just like we've already had off-white sneakers, a lot of off-white sneakers designed by Virgil Abloh prior to them coming over to the VAA. So in that sense, they've had success using an entirely different silhouette. And to Mr. Think's point, they didn't necessarily need to use a different silhouette. They could have went with an entirely different colorway that they have not used before to springboard the VAA series, like a bread. I think maybe maybe they might have wanted to do a black and white, but since we just got the Union flag black and white, they couldn't use that, because now there's like, I don't want to say confusion, but one is going to kind of cover up the other, since that black and white flag Union pair was so limited. It was supposed to be like the creme de la creme of the series.
So let's unpack that for a moment.
Okay.
So I see where you went with that, and I'm not mad at it at all. However, I think it's a very unbalanced argument when you stack up Nigel Sylvester against an Virgil Abloh, which this is tried and true, one of the finest designers of this decade, of this era, right? Nigel Sylvester was never a designer. He was a BMXer. Nigel, the only reason we're having conversations in rooms that many of us have never even walked in with his name is because Nike and Jordan Brand threw hundreds of millions of dollars into the campaign war chest to push it out there. Day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute, they pushed it. People either went for it or they were like very few and didn't go for it, right? It was a gamble, 50-50. It's always a gamble when it comes to economics. However, if you're constantly putting an untapped, unlimited war chest of marketing out there to the general public, they're going to eventually bite. And that's exactly what happened. Virgil didn't have that luxury. Virgil was already an established designer at that time. His work spoke for itself. And there was, if you want to compare war chest, it's like a rock to it's like a pebble to a boulder with what Nike and Jordan Brand did with Virgil versus what they did with Nigel Sylvester. They threw everything but the kitchen sink under him as far as marketing went for him, for Nigel Sylvester. They didn't do that with Virgil.
Well, correct, but like you said, Virgil had a way more solid platform that you can go back to for him versus Nigel, right? So that's why I feel like they could have definitely gotten away with an all different colorway we've never seen before in the Off-White series versus them taking a huge risk using a silhouette for Nigel Sylvester that we've never seen used before. Like that's a huge gamble to use a mind you, the Jordan 4 was at the peak, right? When they dropped those RMs and they had success, but then they switched to a regular 4 after the fact. With Nigel, you have this full established line that you could be working off of. So that's why I feel like a different colorway to kick off the VAA. I think that it would have been it's a risk, but it's a way safer risk due to how established the Virgil's branding was through Off-White.
Yeah, but when you think about it from a marketing perspective with those RMs, man, I mean, $250 million, for a war chest for Nike and Jordan Brand, that's pocket change. That's $5 in our pocket. So that even if they missed on that investment, which they did actually, they actually lost money on RMs.
No, after the fact, his collab did well. Everything that came after it tanked.
Well, so compositely, you'll agree then they lost money on it. It was a bad investment.
Correct. But I'm again just focusing on Virgil's shoe in particular. But yes, you're right. The full line of RMs, yes.
Yeah.
So what you're arguing or what your rebuttal is, it makes sense. I can't fight you on that. It absolutely does make sense. Mm. But again, like I said before we even started this discussion, there is no right or wrong answer, right? It's all about what kind of sways you. Do they sway more toward your mentality or Mr. Think's mentality or toward my mentality, there's some correlation in there with all three of our statements.
Yeah, I think, and Mr. Think, you were shaking your head when I mentioned a black-white colorway, right?
No, because
not to make fun. Yeah, but not to make fun. But I'm thinking like, okay, what could have been a colorway?
Yeah. You go with a panda, just something safe. But Perp has a good point. Like like you start off your initial right, your initial release, you're pause, but you 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 play it safe. You know what I mean? You like man, I mean, and like on the business side, like business to business though, and I understand like it makes like it all makes sense. Like it all makes sense. So I don't think I don't. So like how Uncle Chrissy said he feels like it was forced, and it's like nah, I don't think it was forced. It's like playing chess, right? You want to make a calculated move. You want to make a calculated move, and I think it was just a safe calculated move.
Correct, because essentially what they did was it's like the same mentality that they did with the Tokyo Fives, right? The Tokyo Fives only got released in Tokyo, but this time they brought them back, tweaked them, and did a wider release. Everybody went for them. Same situation here, right? They colorway we got before. There's tweaks on there. The Prestige is going to maintain. Excuse me. The OG is going to maintain its prestige, and they're going to sell out. They're going to sell out.
And I'm okay. They didn't give us the Nike Air on the Tokyo Fives. I'm okay with that.
Look who decided to pop in.
This conversation got too juicy for your boy to sit on the
The
sideline.
pink-toed hyena himself.
Oh,
Nah,
come
fellas,
on.
I'm doing some work right now, but I'm gonna try to like intermittently join in when I can. But you know, I'm not gonna hold up the progress from you gentlemen talking that talk. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat and everybody out there. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to show the love.
Yeah, let me shout out to you, Jay, for tapping in. Let me run through a couple of these comments here. I had the one that was up about here we go. Hold on, before that one. You're a fraud to me if you don't ever purchase a Jordan 1 GR and you're all galley about a Virgil Abloh all white.
90% nylon shoe. What does that mean?
Well, because the side paneling, the toe box, you know, it's like that nylon
Foam?
nylon feel. Yeah, the foam.
There's no nylon.
You know, that's the part that's going to age and turn yellow.
Yeah. It's basically a sandal if you remove the foam. That, you know, that's straight from the co-director's mouth,
Right.
which makes sense.
So do you guys think the Jordan 4 Bread VAA is next? Or are they going to push an Air Force One VAA? You know, Nike's trying to resurrect the dunks. I wonder if they go to the dunks, they bring out a couple of those.
Well, see, this is why I asked the question earlier. Do you think Nike's going to do other silhouettes when it comes to Virgil lineup, right? And I know earlier you mentioned that I probably feel like was probably one of your greatest sneakers of all time, because you said you'll get rid of 20 pairs of kicks for one off-white bread. And it doesn't have to be a 4. It could be anything. It could be a dunk. Heck, it could be a 14. That would be something just quite interesting. We just don't know fully what Virgil has in his archive, because and chat, listen, I don't know anything about what's in his archive, right? But I do feel like this man had something cooking really crazy that was just gonna just absolutely take us to the next stratosphere when it comes to just being mind blown with his designs. We don't know. And that's why I really, really brought that up, because it's like there's so many other silhouettes, right, that I'm quite sure Virgil has like ideas for that has never been put out there. So to me, it's that question of, will this ever happen? Because I do feel like the Virgil archive is something new that Nike's gonna push. It's not off-white anymore. And I do like the fact that they're going back in terms of his sketches, his designs. Remember, if you guys remember, it was the site where you can go on his site, right? And if you were selected, you might be able to get one of his like apparel, his shoes, or something like that. But they're also going to send you like a book for artists. They were looking for people who had different designs.
Yeah,
If you submit your designs, blah blah blah, they'll
could
they'll
win a
send
free pair.
you archives. And so I feel like low key, that was a very, very slick, smart thing to do. Two reasons. Nike can find someone new who can produce maybe one silhouette or maybe multiple sneakers from different design perspective. Or they're like, hey, you know what, man? Um, who's really the next inspiration? Who's going to be able to take these silhouettes to the next level? And can we utilize those designs? That's like crazy free marketing, if you really think about it. Very genius, very slick. And not to say slick as being something bad, but it's just very genius how they can absolutely go out there and try to find the next Virgil.
And just a side note, Jerry, Seth Fowler was actually a part of the 1 of 10 that were part of that event, FYI. For those that didn't know.
My question is, who, if that's the case, though, let's just say they do open up Virgil's archive that we never see. Who greenlights that, though?
His wife.
Is it?
Wife.
I was going to ask that. Is it like Kobe's wife that greenlights a lot of the shoes that come out?
His wife has a say in everything with the BAA estate.
So if you remember, a couple years ago, Vanessa Bryant was like, "Hey, I want more opportunities for the community to have Kobe." So she's the reason why. Because remember, they were about to stop making Kobe's, if y'all recall. She's the one who said, "Yes, start producing them, but open up the floodgates a little bit," right? So what Purple Haze is telling you was 1000% facts. If anything, the real question comes to play: under what designs does Off-White owns of Virgil's, and what designs does Virgil family owns? I think that's probably a really key element to really think about. Something we just probably will never know. That I'm very curious, because if they do a Virgil Off-White, technically it's not Virgil anymore. It's Off-White, because Off-White bought the brand. But what this archive is, this person that Off-White doesn't own? I'm just curious about that, because I really think about them things like, man, that's interesting.
That's a good question. Who does own it? I mean, because the base is obviously the Jordan silhouette, right?
Correct.
Or Nike silhouettes in general are the base for a lot of his design. Now, let me ask you this though, Perk, because I remember the Off-White branding was like an arrow, wasn't it?
2.
Or the X's on them. Okay,
2 arrows crossed.
So, but they had those shoes that had nothing to do with Nike in any way, as well. Mm-hmm. So I think, Jay, what you're talking about from that perspective is those are probably still owned by them, but I think the maybe main ownership of the collaborations probably falls Nike Jordan brand when it comes to Nike and Jordan brand silhouettes.
And just to kind of come over the top really quick, because you did bring up a very good point, where you kicks. And so a lot of those designs are still locked up very heavily in litigation. So Off-White can never come out with those designs until these things are settled through litigation. And this thing could drag out for years. So you will never see anything that Virgil touched while he headed Off-White released.
Wait a second. Did they ever confirm all the information that came out in that huge Nike data breach that happened a couple months ago?
No.
They said that there were never before seen designs, and there was like copyright information. There's like all types of stuff, all types of information there.
Mm-hmm.
Did they ever say, what up, Silky? They never say if any of that information was part of it?
We won't be able to know the outcome of that unless we file for a Freedom of Information Act. A lot of that stuff's redacted.
But okay, interesting.
And even then, what's the statute of limitations for Freedom of Information Act? It has to be out. It has to be out there for so many years before they can do that. 2 years, 3 years. I can't remember, but yeah, I don't want to speak on that.
I don't know. That's interesting, though. Well, I mean, we'll have to see what happens after this. I mean, I overall I think it's a successful rollout for the most part.
Hey Jay, if you're still here, what was your take on that Uncle Chrissy video?
I'm sorry, say it again. I'm like I said, I'm in and out working, y'all. My apologies.
No, it's all good. With that Uncle Chrissy video, what's your take on it?
Honestly, I agree with him, but I'm not agreeing with him because I'm disappointed. From his standpoint, he's like, listen, we should have gotten something different. And what I think he really meant was like a good start of maybe a colorway change, not necessarily what Purple Haze has said this like even before the sneaker drop. This is the same exact shoe, y'all. This is nothing but a name change. Purple said this last year. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. And so this is where I think he was really saying, but on a lower scale. Because I mean, you guys just said it. Hey man, but like, don't overly do this silhouette and just slut it out. But why we didn't get a different colorway? And to be quite frank with y'all, like I love this kick. I love it. But on the opposite side, I have to agree with him. Like, man, why we didn't get something different? Something like a different colorway, something a wow factor that people don't have. But at the end of the day, with this sneaker being like somewhat of a mass rollout, honestly, I don't care because I think there's more than 10,000 pairs out there. I don't think there's 200, 300,000 pairs out there. I don't think. I mean, I could be wrong. But again, when you limit something, but you make it obtainable, that's the key word here that I want to emphasize in all caps. Obtainable. That's what's really going to attract people. I'm not saying, when I say limited, I mean, things should be limited, right? But when you make them limited but obtainable, man, it gets people excited. It gets people motivated. It makes the community say, okay, I have a chance to grab something. Now, on the resale side of the house, the resale is still going to be high. And what's high to you may not be high to me. But it's still an acceptable price that people was willing to pay for, opposed to saying, I got to go ahead and spend 3 bands, 4 bands on the sneaker that only 152 pairs released. I'm pissed. This literally gave people a chance to grab a piece of history that they were not able to grab several years ago. And so I thought about it. What if we got, and I get it, we already had the bread high 85. But what if we got a bread in this colorway?
That's what Derek said.
Holy schmoly, bro. You guys would have lost your mind and I would have been doing backflips in front of the camera for y'all, bro. Right? So, to that point, that's all I'm saying. I agree with the man. But am I disappointed with this shoe? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I told Purple Haze, this has to come home. I need this. I don't care that it's not called an off-white, but I'm still calling it an off-white. But it's not an off-white. But I'm still going to call it what I feel like it is. And I will not walk away from that. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Do you know Tinker Hatfield's son is the designer of the Air Presto Toby Hatfield? Well, did you know that Tinker Hatfield doesn't have any sons? He has 3 daughters.
For real?
Oh, is one of his daughters named Toby then?
He said son.
Yeah.
I've never known him to say anything about a son. I know he has 3 daughters.
I wonder if
Yeah,
Toby's
he has
one of
3
them.
kids. Yep. Let me see here. How old are these kids? 73. I'm just trying to say that. Let's see. Yeah. Father of 3 daughters. No sons.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Not unless. Nah, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say. You two gonna ban me.
Papa was a rolling stone.
Nah, that's not what I was
The
gonna
change.
say.
You talking about the
The
change? First?
change, yeah.
The switch up
Change clothes.
and go.
I'm not touching that.
I was there.
He started
Yeah,
not
it's
touching
more.
that.
Hold up, it's morphin' time.
Yo.
Right.
Oh man. Anyway, what else we got in chat?
Everybody caught the drift. Shout out to Curtis Knight. What's up? Hey, he was listening in the background. I made him. He's like, I had a comment right now. Hey,
what's up, bro?
shout out to you. What up?
Shout out to Curtis.
Okay, he said it. Is it a daughter? It has to be. He's got 3 girls.
Yeah, when he said son, I'm like, he doesn't have a son. But Toby could. Well, we don't know. I'm not touching that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that being said, I mean, look, I think, look, Tinker Hatfield, obviously, you know, the shoe that saved Nike is the Jordan 3. Screw Jordan brand. The shoe that saved Nike as a whole is the Jordan 3. Because
Jordan was out the door at that point.
correct. And Nike would have been hurt.
Spiraling down bad.
Hurting. It would have hurt. I mean, I wonder, because at that point too, like they made a pivot, because remember, Nike prior to this was very much into running.
Mm-hmm.
And all these other brands, especially Adidas and Reebok and all that, were beating them in all these other sports. And Michael Jordan basically springboarded the entire company into other sports. You know, so things have been way different had he decided to leave. You know, I mean,
may have been on top, Jay.
think how different the NBA would have been had they had paired Mike with Clyde, that he got selected to the Blazers instead of the Bulls. Because who did they pick right before him? What was the dude's name?
Right before Jordan?
Right before Jordan, he went to the Blazers. I can't remember his name. But then again, you got to think, if Mike went there, right, would they have been, the offense would not have been running through Mike. It'd still probably be running through Clyde at the time, since he was the established vet.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe the legend of Michael Jordan doesn't come to fruition in the same time period. So you don't have, you know, the shoes don't, David Bowie or Sam Bowie, that's what it was. Sam Bowie. So now you don't have, you know, Mike's not playing as much. Mm-hmm. So now you don't necessarily have the Jordan 1 take off like that. You know, you don't have the brand do what it does in the same instance. So it's interesting how, depending on how that choice could have went, how things would have played out down the line.
Yeah.
Straight out of Lebanon, Pennsylvania, David Bowie, Sam Bowie. Yo, is it true, or are they trolling that they talking about changing the NBA logo to LeBron?
No way.
I've seen so many posts about it. I don't know if it's troll or if it's legit. But they say he has like every record now. Points, rebounds,
most games played.
Yeah. Because granted, right? Jerry West, you want to talk about LeBron's record in championships. Jerry West is 1-9 in championships.
1-9, jeez. But he's arguably Michael Jordan's idol, when it came to his career. One of them.
Jerry West is Michael Jordan's idol?
One of them. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, he's one of, yeah. They were talking about the reverse layup that Mike did. I think it was against the Rockets, where he went up. 3 guys from the Rockets jumped. He went down and under for the scoop layup. There was like this whole argument going on Twitter about it. And they were just talking about how, like, Mike was the pioneer of these moves and stuff like that. And I'm like, do y'all not know who Dr. J is? Who Mike even said himself he watched growing up? Like, a reverse layup ain't nothing new, bro. Like, Michael Jordan didn't come out with the first reverse layup.
Because they didn't have camera phones back then, that's all.
And they was trying to poo-poo Dr. J. Remember the Dr. J one, he jumped, what was it, behind the backboard and scooped it with one hand.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, bro. Don't want to give nobody no credit. If you get anybody credit over Mike, somehow it tarnishes Mike's legacy. But that's a conversation for another day.
That could be a whole podcast in itself.
That's a conversation for another day. Did anybody go for the Jordan 3 Easters that dropped today? There was an exclusive access on them.
No, sir.
Did you get EA for them?
No.
Yeah, I got an EA. I didn't go for them. I like them, but
you two are the most EA getting people I've ever known in my whole entire life. You guys get on EA on everything.
I mean, when you got damn near 50,000 points at the place, you better. Shoot. Spend enough money there. Give me something.
Right. Like, I'm leaving with something.
Shoot. Man. Oh, matter of fact, they gave me a $10. They gave me a $10 coupon for my birthday. I need to use that joint before it expires.
Did you know that even after it expires, 3 months afterwards, you can still use it?
I didn't know.
Hold on a second. Let's back up here. You told me there's a way to stack your coupons now at JD Sport. How do you do that, sir? Hold on a second. TED Talk from Purple Haze.
You get in the main screen.
Yeah, TED Talk from Purple Haze.
TED Talk.
Go ahead, sir. Where's my pen and paper? How to save money at JD Sport 101.
Yeah, so there are different locations that will actually allow you to triple stack in a store. They'll always say, no, you can't do it. But yeah, in fact, you can. It's on discretion from location to location. However, the one way to circumvent all of that is if you do it on a desktop. If you do it on a desktop, you can triple stack all of your coupons and your benefits.
So wait, when you go to checkout, they'll allow you to choose more than one coupon?
Yes, I've done it. But you can only do it on a desktop. You cannot do it on a mobile phone or a tablet.
So ultimately, you can use like a $20, a $15, and a $10. You can. Oh wow!
If you have them, you can triple stack them.
Oh wow!
What?
That's dope. That is dope.
Interesting. But
and
it
actually
can't be
triple stack in store as well in my location.
But it can't be like I couldn't use like 3 $20 coupons, correct? It'd have to be a different coupon every time.
Well, yeah, it would have to be a different coupon code. Yeah, correct. So you can do your birthday, you can do a 15, and you can do a 20 all at the same time.
Okay, so see, in fact, I was just asking that same question. So the answer is no. The answer is no. You can't get 3 $20 coupons and use them all.
And Perp, I mean, in theory that makes sense because I remember talking to Hate to Lose, and he was saying that in Florida they don't allow him at JD Sports to use a coupon on release day, point blank period. And I'm like, out here they do it all day long. You know what I mean?
I
So
get that.
it is.
Here they do it all day long.
So in the store I go to, they let me do it.
Yeah. So it is depending on the store.
It varies
sure.
location. Yeah.
Yep. Just like how JD told me. Just like how JD told me on release day, there's no try-ons. You can't try on a shoe.
I remember that foolishness.
And I was like, cool. Yeah.
No
exactly. Like, oh, alrighty.
Yeah, I've never heard that before. No try-ons.
No try-ons on
That's
release
wild.
day.
That is wild.
And peep this, as a rebuttal, I was even like, oh wow, no try-ons. Awesome. So if I buy the shoe and try it on and it don't fit, I can still return it. They was like, yep.
What is the difference?
Right. At that point, it's no longer dead stock.
So you making me, first of all, you making me jump through hoops. First of all, because if I pay, let's just say I'm a younger kid, right? And I'm stacking my money, and all I got is the 200 or whatever to cover the shoe. Now, if I buy it, try it on, and it doesn't fit me, I go to return it. It's going to take 3 to 5 business days before that money goes back on my card. So now, if I need a different size and you don't have it, and I got to go to the other store, I can't get it. Now I'm looking at an overdraft on my card because you done took my money. Then the money don't go right back.
Right back like a boomerang.
Yep.
It's a very special process.
Well, gentlemen, I had a spirited discussion today on these Virgil Abloh. What is the VAA stand for? Virgil Abloh what?
Archive.
Archive. Okay, Virgil Abloh Archive. Okay, that's what I figured. I guess if they were to come out with another one, what do you think the next one would be?
Everybody wants those Chicago's, man, but I feel like this is the time to kind of hit us with something new.
So Pre, that is a good point. That watch this, and this is just a question to throw in the atmosphere. What if the first 3 releases were the actual Off-White releases?
Oh,
those Chicago's are going to break the internet.
Damn. And you know what's crazy? We have yet to know what this year's 85 high is.
Don't forget, the Chicago's are still out there, and
it's
I
not
call
the Royals.
Yeah,
it's not the Royals. Could you imagine if they dropped the Off-White Chicago?
Let me ask you this:
85 high Chicago. I don't think they do it this year.
Let me ask you this: where you can? Well, don't forget what I said last year on our podcast. I said 2027. Look out for the Chicago's, Chicago high 85s. So I'm on record of saying that. But
go ahead.
No. What are you going to ask? Because I was
going to say they could do one of the 5s again too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So my question to you and the chat is, where do we see? I know we're still early on in the year. I know. I don't want to hear it. We're already in March. I get it, right? We just started scratching the surface for this year's drops. However, where would you stack the Virgil Abloh Archive Off-White? White Jordan 1?
Oh, it's within the Seeker of the Year talk?
Yep. Do you put it top 5? Do you put it top 10? Do you put it top 20? Where does it fit within a ballpark range? Because there are people that were saying this is arguably Sneaker of the Year, which I think is just diabolically nasty work to say.
I don't know if it's Sneaker of the Year.
No,
but I do feel like top 10 is definitely somewhere it falls into.
Okay.
I do feel top 10 because it's going to be I don't think we're getting another VAA this year, correct?
Not that we're aware of, but it's still early. Yeah.
So I think it respectfully, I think it falls in top 10 for sure. What do you think, Mr. Thing?
Top 10, I would definitely give it a top 10. Yes, for sure.
Jay, if you're there, what are your thoughts on it?
Brother, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Uh oh.
This sneaker is definitely top 10. I think that's easy to say. The question is it top 5?
I knew he was gonna say that.
Jay's, you naughty, naughty little minx, you.
It
Why would
is
you
too
say
early.
something so provocative like that?
But Jay got that biased white glasses on now.
If it ain't snowing, he ain't going.
Jay skiing right now.
Hey. I don't see I snowboard.
Whoosh.
But
Jay Santa Claus right now.
it's early, bro. It is early to say this, but to be quite frank with you, man, like I'm not gonna beat the dead horse, but I'm gonna beat it. Pause. 26 is not competing with 25, bro. I mean, I don't care how we cut it, slice it, and dice it. But when we looking at a lot of the stuff that's coming out right now, in my opinion, when I get that Virgil Air Jordan 1 archive in hand, it's probably going to be the best they could release so far, probably so far as of right now.
For the year.
For the year, right now, I'm putting that over the 17 Dornbeckers. You heard it. Cut it,
I would
slice
do
it,
that. I would
dice it.
definitely do that.
Right?
I would do that.
We're not gonna forget about those fire Stranger Thing foam posits. We're not gonna forget about the storytelling them joints, right? Because I told y'all, I feel like that's gonna be a top 10 sneaker of the year, in my opinion.
And
it
I
may not
agree
be.
with that.
Hold on. Not only have VAA for just shoe of the year conversation, but collab of the year conversation as well.
Correct.
Because we got a lot of collabs this year so far.
You know, and so and this is I mean, listen, y'all know I like Air Jordan 1s, but y'all know I'm not a Air Jordan 1 lover. You guys know this, and for someone like me to say that, it's nasty work. It's just dirty water.
Dog water.
Right?
Hot dog water.
He's some
Grizzly water.
fabuloso in that joint.
It's top 10.
Pine salt.
And it might be top 5. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it a beam. Not because it's hype and all this. No, because that's not the case. The case is that Jay like what Jay like. Now I wanna say something to everybody out there, man. Like, and I wanna jump off subject just for like 3 seconds. Open up your sneakers app.
Okay.
Scroll down till you see Air Max 1000. When you click on the Air Max 1000, scroll down where you see where it says Zetterfield. Click on that.
On the field?
Click on that.
On the feed?
Yep. Click on that.
Hold up.
And enter into the raffle. It's $180 raffle. But if you guys go ahead and just think about how everybody went crazy with that Air Max 1000.
Wait. Back up.
You'll see what's crack-a-lacking.
On the sneakers app feed or upcoming?
Yeah. No. On the feed, on the homepage, on the front.
Okay.
Scroll down.
And what's it called?
Air Max 1000.
Air Max 1000.
This is that 3D print. This is that 3D print slide on joint that everybody lost their mind for.
I don't see it.
Oh, it's on there.
Scrolling.
Hello, matey.
Let me just do a search.
Hello, matey. Mr. Think got it. Tap on it.
The
When
black
you
and
tap
vote.
on it, no pause on that. Tap it. Right.
Maybe I gotta log out and log back in because it says sold out on mine.
Yeah. But when you tap on it, you scroll all the way down. Click on that last icon. Put into that EQL. I'm just throwing a little bit of knowledge out there. And that's
Sneakers app is using EQL.
It's a link. It's not necessarily Sneakers app, but there's a link to it. I'm just putting it out there for everybody. Just showing love to the chat, man. Hey, listen, chat. Free fire sneaker content. Sub up to Wear Your Kicks. Sub up to Mr. Think I'm Possible. Sub up to my brother Purple Haze on IG, man. Sub up. Sub up to your boy J to the L. You know what I'm saying? Show love as we show love back to y'all. right? And just enter that raffle. And after you enter that raffle, I want you guys to go to StockX because y'all love stock. Y'all some stock Xers, and I'm not. And I no hate on the X. Go to that GOAT and look at that resale. And just as a matter of fact, man, go to my page and just throw up a salute. Just say AJ salute. You feel me? Just salute. Nothing but love over here.
I had to log out and log back in. That's what happened.
I got you, Mr. Thing. He sees it. You see it, Mr. Thing?
Yeah. I'm logging into
Yeah.
EQL right now.
Pause. He a big pause. He said he's logging in. Pause.
Damn.
That's what the brother said. I didn't say it. That's what this brother said.
Hey, from my lips to your ears.
Whoa, pause.
You know what I'm saying?
Blowing sweet nothings. Pause.
Oh my god.
Chat, it ain't nothing but love out here, man. This is for the family. This is for all y'all out there. Like, listen, we not gonna hold it back. Y'all out here supporting us. We gonna support you back. Tell your auntie, cousins, brothers, sub up, bro. Let's go, sub up. Your boy J Elevate dropped that video, man. That Tokyo, Japan video I just dropped, man. I got another one drop for y'all. I just dropped that joint today, man. Come on. Don't let the algorithm beat us. Beat the algorithm. Let's go.
Beat it good.
Make sure.
Yeah, just
There you go, Jay. I see it. Haha, konnichiwa, bitches.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
it's being a little funky though with this Zellerfield login right here.
Yeah.
It's acting a little different.
Uh-oh, Paul.
Suki said it may be closed.
It shouldn't be closed yet.
I just
have
sent
one
her.
day.
I
It's
just
one
sent
day
her.
left. Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
I just sent her.
day left.
Beautiful.
Anybody got a discount code? It say add discount.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But I didn't want to jump off topic, but I just want the chat to know, man. Since y'all rocking with us, chat, even you ghost watchers, man, sub up, man. Sub up to everybody in here. Sub up to One Pair of Time Podcast. Listen, man, we not holding nothing back out here. We gonna give y'all this info.
Said no gatekeeping, Jay.
Hello. We gonna give it to you. And
Yeah,
I ain't
raffle.
pausing that. I ain't pausing on that. Now go ahead and go to StockX. Go ahead and go to GOAT. You tell me Jane dropped a gem for you. Tell me I didn't drop a gem for you.
You know the motto.
Yeah. I'm just working, listening to y'all, man. I didn't jump on the stream today, y'all. I'm not streaming right now from my channel. But man, go ahead and sub up to the JL. Go ahead and sub up to the Purple Haze. Go ahead and sub up to Mr. Thing. Go ahead and sub up to Where You Kiss. As a matter of fact, let's get it. Let's get it cracking, chat.
Man,
Let's not waste no time today.
Those prices are going down, down, down. I love it.
Which ones?
On the Alaskas. I love it, man. Like, give the people what they want, man. Make it affordable.
Yeah, like we tell you guys all the time. This is not the listen, 25 and 26 are not the years you definitely want to go ahead and pay early price for something and resale. Early resale is what we're referring to. You can do whatever you want to do with your money. We're trying to help you guys save some bread. We're not the ones who are going to tell you, yeah, spend that $2,000 and get that kick and then turn around is worth only $300.
Why are you sitting in the dark tonight, Jay?
Clipping his toenail.
Ooh. Hey, clip, clip, clip. Y'all hear them talons being cut?
Hey. Quick question: is anybody Equal Plus members?
Nope.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm Equal Plus member.
I am, but it's not giving me an option to put in for two sizes.
That's weird.
So the way Equal works is when you're doing a raffle through Equal, it's up to the designer to set the rules.
To release it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
fair.
they control when it's released, and they also control a lot of times whether or not they allow Equal to give you that second option for a pair in case the one you're originally going for is not going for. It's not available. So
I got you, because on this one with the Zellerfeld, it didn't give me
because Zellerfeld holds all the keys to the kingdom on that one, and they basically told Equal no.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
It's either one or done.
Yep. That's fair.
Shoe is custom made for you.
That's fair.
I feel like with this Virgil Abloh archive, this should have been a pre-order, especially when they were talking about 4 to 6 weeks shipping. That's definitely a pre-order all day. I mean, the sneakers are made, but it's definitely a pre-order type of feel to it.
By the way, who in the chat got the Kobe Dunk pre-order?
I did.
Ooh, that's another good one.
I got that one.
Yes, sir. I'm pretty sure Technology did as well, because he's a Kobe fiend.
No, he didn't. He hit on the Kobe 5s, but he didn't go for the
he didn't. That's interesting.
Yeah, and he picked up 2, and he said he got 2 dubs on the Alaska pair. I said, whoa.
Yeah, that's what he told us earlier.
Yeah.
As far as Alaska pair, I mean, so Jay, I wanted to ask you, because you were claiming, I think you said True Blue 3s was going to be your sneaker of the year.
No.
But you were not as happy as you are about these Virgil joints, though.
No, I didn't say that the True Blue 3s were that is a sneaker of the year. This is the first time I said I can't call it just yet.
Your personal.
No. Still.
Okay.
I'm still fighting it. I'm still fighting. I'm still at odds right now. But is it up there for the runnings to me? Oh, it's up there. How could it not be?
Yeah, I mean, I okay. From what we know releasing, I feel like as much as people try to hate on the Jordan 11, I feel like Space Jam 11s are going to be considered up there. We might even have the playoff 9s in that conversation, maybe
for top 10.
The top 10.
Oh, brother, listen. This is a hot take. I think the space boots is what we call them around my area. Y'all call them the jammies, right? Space Jams. That sneaker is going to be higher on the list than normal. Even though a lot of y'all not 9 fans like me, like I'm a 9 fan, a lot of y'all going crazy over them 9s. And I'm calling right now, sell out. They gonna sell out like hotcakes.
By the way, before we do this year's top 10, are we gonna use the same parameters that we came to for last year's?
Oh God!
Just to make sure we go into this one.
I'd say no. I have a suggestion.
Oh, you trolling right now, right? You gotta be trolling. Just saying.
No troll. No, this is
all right.
This is just a suggestion.
Let's hear it.
For 2025, we did panel with chat as the offset, whatever. 2026, we should do chat only with panel as. This is all from the people. This is all about the people's choice. Turn off his camera.
I mean,
people's choice.
It would, to me, we probably have to create like a poll, pause, for everybody to vote into.
That's fair.
If we were to do that.
That's fair. But we can be like, look, you the people. This is people's choice. Popular demand.
Or we could do our own and have a people's choice and then just kind of like compare. Because there was a lot of emotion coming from the chat last year about everything we was picking.
That's why I'm like people's choice.
Chat was getting triggered last year.
And We was trying to maintain business up here. Well, good thing is we still got a good 9 months to figure it out.
Well, I'm gonna call Complex the sneaker of the year. It's the GT Future.
You think they do that?
Yes.
Absolutely.
In a heartbeat.
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't sound off base at all. I just wonder after what happened to them last year, if they're going to do the same thing and try to call it early this year.
They love triggering people.
Because even we were. Remember the debate we had over the damn Ama Mochas?
Yeah.
Them Ama Mochas released, and we were just kind of like,
I low-key trolled that whole voting process. I kept it alive for so long until I couldn't anymore.
You ain't right, Perp. I remember that.
Oh, my God. Oh,
Yeah.
that was good times.
That was a good time, though, trying to get to that. Oh, man. Wow, that being said, man, let's see here. We've been on here for a good, 9 to 5 minutes. We appreciate everybody being tapped in. My man says sneaker of the year, Laker 4s. I don't even know if Laker 4 is going to be top. I mean, they might not even be top 15, to be honest with you.
People are going to regret not getting that one. I'll tell you that right now.
I still want a pair, Perp. You come across something, man, holler at me.
I got you. Matter of fact, I got you this weekend if you're around.
Let me know. Yeah, let me know.
I got you. Anybody else taking orders from the panel, let me know.
Wow.
Well, besides
Lil was like, well.
He was like, well, since you're taking orders.
Hey, it's still retail nothing over here for them.
He said, well, still
All right.
want them
You
Sarah
got a beam?
Pannons.
You know what? I'm going to give it a beam with you, though. Let me think here. Because I'm thinking about the fact that I have what were the Travis Scott lows, the green joints?
Medium olive.
The medium olive and the reverse olives. I think to myself all the time, I don't technically need both. I may come up off one of them joints.
What? No
Maybe.
way. No way. You jumping froggy over there? Let me find out.
Look. They're cool to have, but I don't like Jordan 1 lows as much as I love the Jordan 1 high.
The classics.
But at the same time, with the way them prices is dropping, because the medium olives, where they at right now?
Around mid to high fives.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait.
Hey, Mr. Think. He thought he was going to end this stream without me bringing face to the obvious here. So we see Jay's off camera, so he had to pick up the slack and throw on the snowman suit, white on white. Yeah, we caught it. We're pointing it out, sir. If it ain't snowing, where your kicks 26 ain't going. You heard?
Oh man, so I'm looking at a snowman right now.
We all got on some solid colors right now, actually.
Oh, we all do. Damn.
Oh,
Yeah, Mr. Think in all black, you in all purple.
Yeah.
You go with your name.
Yes, Thirsty, the color royalty.
Perp.
I guess there's black and then there's Jay.
Hey, where are your kicks? I told him, I was like, hey, you don't even have to wear socks, man, when you get your Virgil Ablohs in, man. Shoot, people just think you be wearing knee-high socks, man. You
shoot.
that boy powder.
Damn.
That boy about to go draw a Nike sign on his leg. People think he's wearing white Nike socks.
He said them joints is unmoisturized.
Oh my God.
Hold up. So Ohio said not even top 10. That's disrespectful on the Laker 4s. So let's think about this real quick.
Uh-oh.
Like, let's think about what is released. First off, you still have think about this. You still have Bread Force coming out. We know those is going to make it into the top 10, no matter what. They technically they could almost release that shoe every year, almost, and it would make it in the top 10.
They practically are.
Okay,
Facts.
you had those, the VAAs. Okay, there's the second one. One of the three union pairs, I would say, probably is going to be in there. You still got the Nigel 4s coming out, GT Futures. You got the foam posits, the Stranger Thing foams in there. One of the Levi's is probably going to make it.
No way. No.
Nah,
You don't think none of them?
Hell no.
I wouldn't say none of the three. Nah,
Hell no.
Out of all four of them,
Not even the LA exclusive.
nah.
Yeah. Okay.
But the band low, that's a possibility. The band
low. So
we got Toro Bravo 4s. We got Toro Yellows, right?
Toro Yellows coming out.
Toro Yellows, yep.
We have hold on a second. Now I gotta go.
We got the metallic whites.
The Space Jam 9s.
Yep.
Metallic whites.
I can see those 5s in there.
I mean, that's a nice shoe. You think they're gonna make it up there though?
I mean, listen, we saw what the Black Metallics did. They were a dark horse and they came out of nowhere. So I don't put anything past anything metallic 5 nowadays.
Okay.
And also depends on how many pairs are going to be out there too that they spin up for them. It's a lot of mitigating factors.
Hold on. What you think these Ice Carmine 4s are going to do?
No.
These women Ice Carmine. You don't think they're going to command any? I'm just talking about resale wise. You think they're going to command
just in general?
Oh, resale wise?
I meant to bring those up earlier and I totally forgot. Because they remind. I don't know. I think. But let me not get off topic here. I was going through looking to see what we have. The other thing too is what is released from other brands outside of Nike that could make it in there. You know, you probably still got a couple offerings from Pharrell and Adidas collabs coming.
And Jellyfish, absolutely.
Jellyfish joints.
They're still higher than gas prices right now.
Let's see. What else we got here?
Where's Jay when we need him?
I mean,
look, even those Travi frags are coming down. They're 860.
Yeah.
850.
Oh, the white ones?
With the white and blue ones.
Blue. And those, what were the high on those? 1,800, something like that?
They were 1,653, the highest in the size 11.5 at one point. I think for bigger sizes, almost 2,000, to your point, Mr. Fink. Now they're 863. That's crazy. But they're going to go back up right before the summer, I promise you. So this may be a time for those that want them to go ahead and pull that trigger.
Pull the trigger on them.
Flip some shoes or something.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, like, man, I don't know. So, I forgot about. Could we see a Jordan 7 make it in the top 10 this year?
Doubtful.
You got the Raptor. Hold on a second. You think these joints ain't gonna make it in there? The Raptor joints?
For top 10?
No.
Nah.
Ohio, you a fool, boy.
You don't think so?
No, I don't. Don't forget, we're only 3 months in, and there's still so many things that still haven't been announced yet.
I know.
True.
I'm telling you right now, these is going to be in there. I'm telling you right now.
But Ohio just stated, he said it's kind of mid-year this year. He said, I'll take True Blue 3s over the Stranger Things and Levi's. Definitely over the Levi's. I can see True Blues over Levi's.
Over the Levi's, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm about to customize mine, by the way. So stay tuned for that one.
Nice.
True Blue 3.
I might have to ship. Hey, yo, Perp, I might have to ship a pair of my. Can you distress the Levi's?
You can. You can bleach them and distress them.
I might have to ship a pair off to you, brother.
So I'll show you mine when I'm done. I'll probably start working on that project this weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Me likey.
True Blue 3s.
Do we see that? Do we see True Blue 3s making top 10?
I don't.
Absolutely.
Not top 10, but I can see the True Blue 3s over Levi's for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. True Blue 3 is top 10. Absolutely.
It's an OG. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think maybe top 15. I don't know about top 10.
I want a 10 this year, man. I actually do want a 10.
Well, there you go. There's the Mike Bibby specials.
I do want a 10. I'm not gonna
wait. Are these the Bibby joints or the Jason Williams joints? Where's Jay at?
No.
Are these the Bibbies or Jay Wills?
None of them. It's Mitch Richmond.
Mitch. Oh.
Mitch Richmond wore these joints? Oh, okay. Toros.
OG6. You got to go with the OG6 over the Toros.
Ain't no.
I knew where your kicks was gonna say something.
What?
Look at his face.
The what?
Nah.
Yes, sir.
Maybe the black infrared.
No. Listen, that white infrared is king when it comes to the 6. That's the king right there.
Well,
that's King go. 6. Pause.
It's snowing again, Perk. It's a blizzard. Forecast call for a blizzard.
Even though that's rare, but we all know we all
blizzard.
Like guts.
Well, he need that what they call that joint, the bacalov or whatever, right? To go over the head and face. Now look,
the original Shiesty.
Royals,
these Royals, bro.
It's gonna be trouble.
Disappointing. It's not in the high 85 form, but we'll take it.
Well, look, I think they're gonna sit because they're not 85. They're not 85 cut.
They're definitely not gonna sit.
Oh, you talking about these?
They're gonna sell out, bro.
Absolutely not gonna sit. Sell out. Instant sell out.
Sell out, bro.
Not
instant
even.
Whoa. Let's back up. Instant sneakers app sell out or instant
store-wide sellout?
Both.
Store-wide sellout.
Worldwide sellout.
Both.
Store-wide sellout minus the restocks.
These are not sitting.
Minus the restocks.
So release day gone. Houdini.
Listen. Gal versus Sub-Zero. Gal versus Sub-Zero.
What did the lows to these? Didn't we get lows to these?
We did.
No, but they never released here. They only released overseas.
Okay.
Below 85. Yeah.
That being said, now look, I'm giving y'all an out. Y'all gonna take it? Are y'all gonna take it?
Now, where are your kicks? When have I ever been wrong as to date?
Okay. Because what you don't know is what's releasing along near this shoe too.
That's subjective though. Those days can change. We see it all the time.
Nah, you stand on business. Stand on business. They selling out no matter what. No matter what.
It's not going to be a slow burn. I'm gonna tell you that.
Minus the restock, sell out.
Yeah. We don't include the restock at all.
Listen, I got to be a disclaimer because we know where your kicks is so specific, man. You gotta go down to the wire with this guy. Pause.
Look, Michael said Royales never sell. Royale with cheese.
I mean, see, I just kind of think
even the Hyper Royal sold.
See, I just kind of think that because they're not the 85 high, that a lot of people are just gonna be like, I still got my other pair. I'm good.
And also, Lou, you remember everyone's complaint over the new Buck suede pair?
The reimagined joints, I know.
The reimagined. Everybody complained.
Right here.
Everybody complained. They said, "This is what we want. We don't want that crap." That's what everyone cried about. And they said, "This is what we want."
But then they showed the samples in the 85, and everyone got excited. Only then to hear no 85 regular cut.
Yeah, but
man, listen, everybody ain't always been on the 85 bandwagon. Let's just be honest.
True that.
You know the sheep of the sneaker community and how they roll.
I mean, I can't argue that.
We know how they roll, bro. Once one person says, "Oh, I'm upset," i.e. unbreakable kicks. The rest of the community follows suit.
What's that cartoon that came out back in the day with the seagulls and they all go Mike?
That was in the Little Mermaid joint.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the people in the community that are sneaker enthusiasts, not the sneaker heads, the sneaker enthusiasts. Mike, hype beast, Mike. But these are gonna sell out. Trust me.
Hype beast.
Jay sitting in his birthday suit, butt naked in the chair.
Oh no, with the Stay Horny shirt on.
Hey, cocoa butter, no socks or no drawers.
Woo.
Hey man, don't be putting my people's cocoa butter on you. You damn
Listen, my
colonizer.
peoples.
I hope what you're sitting on is leather and not fabric.
Oh god.
Oh my god. This
Like
guy.
two shiny, smooth eggs.
Girl, because then you gotta deep clean that joint if it's fabric. Get all up in the fibers.
You just steam it.
Fiber optics.
He said sitting in the dark with the black light on. Fiber optics.
Whoa.
With the secret pen writing on his body and shit.
There we go. That's what the people been waiting for right there. Those white metallics. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
White metallics will dominate.
They
Dominate over this.
Yeah. I'm with that.
With silver laces, bro. If you take some silver laces and them white metallics, I mean silver. I'm talking about like aluminum foil silver.
Silver and gold.
Well, hold up. Would they make top 10 though?
No.
I have 4 iterations of Royals in my collection.
I guess he really loves blue.
Man.
Not mad at it.
These Halloween joints, I think they are supposed to actually release before Halloween.
Yeah, that's dog water.
Well, we'll see.
They'll sit
We'll see.
irrefutably.
Nines is king in this one. Nines is king in this
Well, I'm
one.
not even comparing them. It's just that joint.
I'm
But I
comparing.
think these 9s may end up in the top 10 conversation.
Now you making
That's a
now,
hot
now
take.
you talking. Now
That's a
you
hot
talking.
take.
Now you
I
talking.
think
They
these
know.
9s make it in the top 10 conversation.
Now you
The
talking.
Chromates, no. But these 9s, oh yeah.
Hey Perp, I'm gonna tell you right now, if there's one shoe that I have been surprised by, it's been these 9s, man. Not these in particular. I'm just talking about like just in the past, like
Right.
people fighting over cool gray 9s, and I'm like, huh?
That was an anomaly. But
I'm saying, I'm like,
but I wonder if 2-3 came on the powder blues.
if that would have had a different outcome.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say it because what was the brown and green joints that came out after them? The beef and broccoli looking ones.
Oh, the olives.
Thank you.
Yep.
People ain't go
olive
crazy
9s.
for the olives.
Those were a problem, right? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the shoe, but I was just like, I don't know, the community went a little crazy over these 9s. I'm like, huh?
That's a good ass question. Will any of the warning labels make the top? Because we're gonna get some warning labels about some of these shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The
snap.
little
No.
strip.
What about some bins? Or will any bins make top 10?
No.
Not for 355.
No bins, Perp?
You can't. I can't see no wooden shoe trees saving that shoe for top 10.
Those bins have a chance, gentlemen.
No.
Nobody's world they do.
They have a
bins.
listen. That 8 is the best bin that's releasing this year. That joint has a heck of an opportunity to make the top 10 list.
Listen what you said. That's the best bin that's come out so
thank
far.
you. That may be the best bin. That doesn't mean it's better than the other joints that come out.
I'm just throwing it out there.
No,
it has a chance, gentlemen.
We know you love it, but still.
To Ohio's point, which silhouettes do we have with warning labels that's dropping?
The Laker 4s had them joints. The Laker 4s had them. The Ama Dark Mochas, they had them.
The New Balance Action Bronsons.
The who?
They had a warning label on the yellow pair.
They had a warning label that they could bleed.
On the yellow pair, yes. The white.
It's a workout shoe. Why the hell?
I'm just telling you, had it on there.
I think no, the cherry 13s ain't have it. Trying to think what else had. Did the Cool Grey Nons have it? That they could bleed? Yeah, warning label on them joints. Hold on. Are we talking about the same thing? Is there a series called Warning Label, or is he actually talking about the label?
Oh no, not the warning label itself. There's a series.
Not the label.
See,
okay. Like the actual silhouette, like there's actual shoes.
Yeah,
like
5 or 6.
My bad, Ohio.
Right.
My bad.
Right.
Hold on. Let me go
right. That's what I was asking. Which shoes is it?
I'm shoot. Okay, he talking about these joints. I was all the way messed up. Hold up. He talking about these joints.
Right, like which silhouettes actually are warning labels. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So All-Star warning label, All-Star warning label, All-Star warning label. Yeah.
Yep. Well, we got a jaw warning. Yeah. We got a couple of warning labels.
That's a good question.
Yep.
That's a good question.
LeBron got them. Yeah. Jaws, LeBrons, GT Futures.
Let me see if we can get a look at all of them. I didn't even think about these. That's a good question. I really like these when they dropped.
Yeah.
These LeBron joints. Oh wait, I'm thinking these are the 40Ks. These aren't the 40Ks.
It looks similar to it though.
These look like the 40Ks. They got the similar iridescent color like the 40K. It's like gator. They got gator foil skin on that joints. With the Watch the Throne lion face type looking thing on there.
You say you said foil? You said foil? I heard foreskin.
Hey, you.
I don't know why I heard gator foreskin. I was like, wait, what?
Hey, that's gonna be the PE.
That'll be the PE version. Gator foreskin.
Gator foreskin. With the tip included.
I don't think the Jai joints are as nice as like the Jurassic Parks are about to drop from him. I like the Jurassic Park John Morant joints. They're okay. Decent colorway. What else we got here? We go another one. That's pretty unique. I like that though. I like it.
I've been feeling the jaws, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this a Devin Booker? Oh hell no. Nah. Jay can't stand this Devin Booker.
Listen, let me tell y'all something. I got so many people on TikTok hitting me up talking bad about like, oh, people love the book ones. Are you crazy? It's the most comfortable shoe to rock and people like the book twos. I mean, a lot of people was hitting me up. Oh, you must not know. What about the black label? I said, listen, you're right. The black label book ones go for some bread. The Wuthers, I get it. But I was like, come on, man. Like, I've never seen anybody wear a book one in the wild.
Yeah.
Now you guys wear book ones. Now you like the book twos? Come on, man. Stop it. A lot of people on TikTok been going at it with me, boy. I'm talking about mad at me.
These are kind of dope. What these joints?
The GTs, right?
The GT, those are kind of dope.
Yep.
If they made them just a little lower, I feel like it'd be a nice running shoe, the way they design. They're decent. Sabrina Ionescu's. They're all right. Let's see these ones. Sabrina's. They're okay. These are, what is that, pearl? They're kind of dope.
Have y'all, I'm sure, let me ask, have you ever seen these GT Futures like in hand? Like had them in hand?
Yeah.
The shoes look, they look huge.
They are huge, and they're like
Right.
spaceships.
Right.
They're like, it looks like the stuff the T-1000 was made out of in Terminator.
Oh, damn.
But
Yeah.
you know, and they're hard. Pause.
Yeah. No. You're right.
They're
right.
hard. Yeah.
Isn't it the same material they make the foam posits from?
No.
Or is it something more dense?
It's different. It's hard to explain. You have to have it in hand. It's different. I didn't have it on foot. I've definitely had it in hand though.
These rare air Torriellos, they making it?
No.
Top 20 maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe they make top 20. Maybe.
I want them joints though. I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
I want them Torriellos, bro.
Okay.
I want them joints.
Got to collect the pack, right?
I want them joints. Yeah.
All right. So now we got them Ben 8s.
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you. I want them Ben 8s, man.
Those are clean.
I want them Ben 8s.
No,
So now that we're looking at them, do we?
Now you want to change your mind?
Now we're looking at them. Do we change our minds?
No, I already told you.
Oh, no one asked you, Jay. I'm asking the rest of them.
That's how you do me.
No. We know where you stand.
That's how you do me.
You was the first. You was standing on business. You said, "Nah, these is in. These is in." I'm asking the rest of us detractors.
And look, think about this with some red laces, bro. And you loosen up that strap with them red laces. Oh my God.
Yeah, Jay, you ain't lying. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I like those bands. I like them.
Do you think are they worthy as of right now a top 10 nomination?
Yeah.
No, Jay, not you. We know your answer.
You know I'm getting excited.
A little pink thing coming out.
Whoa.
Depends on which one, because it could be a hemorrhoid.
Whoa.
Oh, damn. You talking about what's coming out of his booty hole.
Whoa.
Oh man. Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Personally, I like these. Could these be top 10? I'm not sure. But I really do like these, man.
The quality is there. They're nice. I ain't gonna lie.
I might need some help getting those, man. I might need some help.
They're probably only making like what 200 pairs total.
I can totally see these being in a top 10. I can actually see that.
Both or one of them?
That red pair is definitely gonna.
Yeah, I like the top pair.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this. Me personally, I actually like the bottom.
And you like the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see a world where one of them makes it top 10. I don't know.
I can see that though. It's a Travie. I could definitely see a Travie going in top 10. I can see it. Regardless, it's a Travie.
So I guess here's the question as far as Travies go: has Travis Scott lost his luster, or do we see a decline, or are they still going strong?
We were talking about that last year versus the uprise of Nigel Sylvester.
Nigel's. And so, all right, that's a good question, Perp. And let me piggyback off of that. Is it Travie losing his luster, or is it the Jordan 1 in combination with that?
Jordan 1 low?
Yes, the low. And in particular, you give us a high, it might sing a different tune, maybe, but just the Jordan 1 low.
Based on what you just said, remember the reverse mocha Travis Scott coming out this year in the high.
The high, correct. Yeah.
That's definitely that's going top 10. I know for a fact that's going top 10.
I don't know why I wouldn't. I don't know why I wouldn't.
I need some help with that.
I need some help with that.
I would put that shoe over both of these right here. The Travis Scott reverse mocha high over both of these right here. Hands down.
I just want them to just re-retro the mochas. Like, give the people what they want.
Give them what they want.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah.
It's time.
I mean, I'm just glad they're doing something. They're not using the Jordan 1 low. Are you giving us a different silhouette? Mm-hmm. Where is the Travis Scott 3 at that they were supposed to do? Where's the 7 that they were talking about doing?
They put that shit back in the archive.
They need to do them as like a pre-order or something.
Could you imagine they did that with a
and then they'd be like, you get them 27.
Sheesh. That's tough. That's tough.
We already know what that is. I'm not saying they top 10, but
They still
yeah.
clean.
I'm down with the Flints. I'm down with them.
How? Well, the 14's released, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Meek Oil not included.
That,
Meek Oil,
the Ashy
not
Larrys. That's what they're calling them. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm down with these. I'm down with these.
Yeah.
Come on into Papa. I will be popping early on top of that and dropping the vids.
So when you double up, can I get my size, please?
So I owe Mr. Think. What do I owe you? I owe you a set of Travis, and if this is what you're going for, then I guess I owe you a set of these as well.
I mean, he claimed the Travises already. Hold up, the Mochas are still out there.
No.
It ain't set in stone yet.
No. There's a floor, Monty. There's a floor. Yeah, he thought about that real quick, Mr. Thing.
He did. I went ahead and coughed that one out. Need to help out with that.
That's why Mr. Thing jumped out there real quick. He was like,
he asked for the lows.
No, he asked for the highs.
No, hi, sir.
The Mocha high? Oh, okay.
Yeah, hi,
right.
sir.
So I got you on the highs, and I got you on the Nigel Sylvesters.
Hey, everybody in the chat, shout out to y'all. We appreciate everybody rocking with us, man. Salute to all y'all, man. Salute.
Word up. Shout out to the chat. I agree with that. All right, hot take. You ready for a hot take on this one?
Okay.
Hey, yo, Perp, I don't know if I told you. Out of this right here, I ain't gonna lie, 17s look tough, but for me, here it comes. 15s on this.
Oh, curveball. I just knew you were going with the 17s and staying there. You were going down that hill. 15 time.
15s, fam. Yo, I caught my first pair of 15s off my boy Sean. I got the laser 15s. Love them.
Really? So are they true to size? Are they true to size?
Huh?
Are they true to size?
Yes. Yep. Caught my first pair of 15s. Love them.
That's dope. Yeah, I don't have any 15s, but man, I definitely want to get my hands on a couple of 17s.
Me too. These 17s, like that, the way that this colorway sits on a 17, it looks really tough. I just like the way it sits on there. But for me, right here, it's actually the 15s.
Yeah, those 15s, I really feel like Nike's putting a lot of, they're starting to build up momentum and put together a really good marketing plan around those 15s. Because before, 2 years ago, people were like, 15 what? 15 who? And now you're starting to see them pop out more and more and more. I think next year is going to be a pivoting point for 15s as well.
I mean, if you think about it, though, looking at the silhouettes, they do seem like they were ahead of their time when they released.
For sure.
I feel like with the shoes we see today, this style, this silhouette itself falls more in line with something that we probably should have gotten for 2020. It was a very futuristic design.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, like honestly, with the 15s, 16s, and 17s, I can totally see that. I can totally see that. 15s in particular, I mean, when Yeezys dropped, I could have totally seen a 15 kind of silhouette wise. Being all funky, that could have been a year for them.
Yep. Yeah, man, chat. We appreciate y'all being tapped in with us here tonight on a Wednesday, talking about these VAAs and what shoes are to come. Gentlemen, you got anything before we go ahead and close on out for the night?
I do. Hey, it's good seeing y'all. I'm talking panel and chat because y'all know I be working a lot and things have been a little rough. However, I was able to get on today after work, and I appreciate y'all. So thanks for tapping in, man. It's always loving this in. Good seeing y'all.
Man, chat, thank y'all for showing up and showing out as always, man. It's been a real good conversation tonight, man. And I'm telling you, man, you just never know, man. Make sure you have those notification bells set, man. So when we go live, man, you get that notification pushed out, man, because we can drop a live any random day of the week.
Thanks. Jay?
Appreciate everybody, man. Much love.
No chin music, huh? Okay.
Right.
No honey packs today. No honey packs.
No motto.
Hey, man. All right, chat. Make sure you have the notification bells turned on to catch us Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, One Pair at a Time podcast channel, man. And any other time we could go live. We could do reviews. Jay just put a video out there about his time out in Tokyo.
Yep.
He's got some more things on the way. That being said, have a safe rest of the week as we take it into the weekend. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Later, y'all.